University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the New Mexico Lobos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with New Mexico's head coach before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here comes the junior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Between the hashes, it's Coleman Williams. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Running inside, it's Scott. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They give it to him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. To the air, it's Hayes. Going to try to get it himself. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Scott.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They send the tight end in motion. Sells the fake. That's caught by Williams. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stopped right there.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The deep.
Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, North Dakota State! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Lobos offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there we see Luke Moga. Man, he was razor sharp last time out, completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out wide right is Smith. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Making the adjustment. Wide receiver going in motion. Hits inside. It's Humphrey. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Third and long right here. The snap sets up the throw. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's a little room there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Sees some running room. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on second down. That's caught. It's Collins.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Looking long. Caught to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Extending the play. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Lobos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Taken down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The fake wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. 2nd and long here. Wants to pass. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Working the ground game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Just got 1 on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Finds a crease. It's Mitchell. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the tight end. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. 3rd and long coming up. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try.
Snags it, and there's running room. The 50, the 40, at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Lobos!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Caught, it's Myers. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Nice move there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Driven back.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catch is made at the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Buying a little time to his left. Out wide left, it's Keith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. Back's got it on the screen. Makes a man miss. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. Hits the hole. It's Mitchell. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Handoff again. Sees an alley. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
He's dropped. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll try the left side. Turning it on. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rush right in his face. Snags it. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Oh, pressure's coming. Past the 40. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And the Lobos will hustle to the line.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it, because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Tough run here. It's Humphrey. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right side, it's Humphrey. Makes the grab in their space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico.
So nice to have the run game. So nice to trust in it. So nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Mitchell. Quick spin on the run.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
To throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Turns it upfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Left side, it's Ndsu. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Kick is good. And the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Humphrey. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Crimson Tide coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game inside University Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Catching up with the Lobos head coach at the half. He said this team is going to take this opening kickoff for the second half and get some momentum, something they've been struggling with because of those early turnovers. He said if we can just hang on to the ball, we can continue to make some noise, but it all starts now. I'll keep you posted on how things are going here on the sidelines after this. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Humphrey. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Lobos are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Out wide left, it's Miller. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback changing the play. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Out wide right, it's Buchanan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try.
Here we go. Ready. Sweep, sweep. Return. Go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the draw, it's Buchanan.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense
breaks a tackle, and he might go. Touchdown, Lobos! Somehow, they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys?
All right, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. It's Mitchell. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. They need a huge play on third and long. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Under pressure. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Humphrey. He's past the marker. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. First down here for the offense. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Rushes on, and he never had a chance.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Looking for a crease. It's Humphrey. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking,
touchdown, New Mexico! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a crease. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Humphrey. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Blue 22, blue 22.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. Complete on the left to Smith. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, it's Humphrey. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hayes. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Motion from the wide receiver. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got a man, it's Mitchell. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Tight end now in motion. Hits inside. It's Mitchell. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's caught. It's Myers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Going to the run, it's Mitchell. Just smothered on the play. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Makes the grab over the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Just steamrolling the defense. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Number 77, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. Wants to throw one first. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and he falls incomplete.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The kick is on its way. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Fires to the big fella. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Look out! Has to throw it away on 3rd down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Snapped on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Now, this defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Timeout called by the defense, 2:09 remaining on the clock.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. Straight ahead, it's Humphrey. A pickup of 8 on the play, enough to move the sticks and set them up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good!
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He gets a block. Rams him with the stiff arm. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Moves the pocket. It's Hayes. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
Here comes the heat. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and